Hey guys, welcome back to the Sense Pop channel. We are gonna take a look together, for the first time, the new cards that have been reviewed just today. So you know that they are gonna be divided into sagas. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look from saga to saga instead of the traditional color blocks, because now we have multicolors. So I do not want to mix the cards that are created for the archetype. I want to keep it separate, right? So we look at it separately. So last week we take a look at the Saiyan Saga, we took a look at the Broly Saga, and today we are going to take a look at the Future Trunks Saga. Then in another video we're going to take a look at the Universe 6 Saga, whatever it is. Yep. So let's take a look at it together. I'm really excited for this one because I am a big fan of Zamasu, and I really love the Goku Black Zamasu villain, arguably the only villain in the whole Dragon Ball Super anime or manga, but then by default it is the best villain ever come out, right? Because it's the only one. Okay, let's take a look at the Future Trunks Saga cards. Okay, the first one, the Vegito leader. Son Goku Vegeta. If your life is 4 or less, this card gets 5k for the duration for during your opponent's turn. So it is a 15k if it's 4 or less. Okay, when this card attacks, it gets to draw 1 card. You don't even need to do anything. You just swing. It doesn't need to be swing at a leader card. You get to draw 1 card. That's power creep, right? Because in the past, all the leaders, they need to swing at a leader card. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, they need to update the rest of the leaders to make it more playable. If you have 4 or more energy, you get to choose up to 1 Son Goku, 1 yellow Vegeta card in your hands with energy 2 or less and play them. You can only play them for the duration of the turn. You can activate the skill. So alright, so if you have 4 or more energy, activate main. Okay, so when your life is 4 or less, you may draw 1 card and flip this card over. Oh, so no untap of energy, just draw 1 card. When this card attacks, you get to draw 1 card once per turn when you combo with 1 or more battle card with a combo cost of 1 in your energy area using a skill. Choose up to 1 of those battle card, and when the battle ends, chosen card returns to its owner's hands instead of being placed in its owner's drop area. If you think that this is not good because you're destroying your energy, you have to know that he is actually going against the other leader, which is Zamasu, and Zamasu has a win con. We will get to that later, that wins if you have a certain amount of energy. So Zamasu will look to pushing your opponent's energy up. However, with Vegito, you are able to use your energy to reduce it. Yep. So that is why it is being designed this way. Okay, wow. Love the artwork. This is amazing. When this card attacks, so it's a blue card. When this card attacks, look up to top 5 on top of your deck. Choose up to 1 blue or yellow Goku Black of Zamasu among them, add it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. What I like about this leader is that it is a Goku Black, it is a Zamasu, and the best part about this is that it is still one of the cards that remains in the archetype. So for example, like Broly goes out of his color. Now Broly, it's blue, it's red, yep. And later you will see that the Universe 6, traditionally they are either green or red. Now they move out to blue or blue and yellow. To yellow. Yep, so they have moved out of their archetype, but however Zamasu stays the same. So that means this still applies to his old cards. His old cards can be used with this particular set. When your opponent has 3 or more energy, you may draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your energy, switch it to active mode, flip this card over. So it's about your opponent having energy, then you could flip it over. If your opponent chooses to stay at 2 energy, then you can't flip it over. However, you have the ability to give your opponent energy and populate it. Yep, Let's take a look at the back. So okay, it is just a Zamasu. The reason why I said that is because, you know, Goku Black has this the SR. I was hoping that this is also a Goku Black, then you could use the set to SR, but unfortunately you cannot. When this card attacks, look up to top 5 on top of the deck. Choose up to 1 blue or yellow Goku Black or Zamasu among them, add it into hand, then shuffle your deck. When this card attacks a leader card, this card gets minus 5k for the duration of the turn. So he swings at a 10k. You ask yourself why, but let's take a look at the activate main. If you think, hey, why do you know the cards beforehand? Because this card has been reviewed, so I knew it beforehand. Alright, it's not that I've already seen all of these cards before. Most of the cards no, but some maybe. If your opponent has 8 or more energy, choose up to 4 cards in your opponent's life and place them at the bottom of their deck in any order. So basically GG. Yep. Choose one of your opponent's battle card and return it to its owner's hands. Yep. So the whole idea about this is that you can swing at your opponent's battle card. It is still a 15. And you get to search. It's a search. It does not draw one. It basically helps you to search. And when this card attacks a leader card, it gets a minus 5 because in the end we just want the whole idea is to drag the game on so that your opponent has no hand size advantage. Because even to give your opponent 8 or more energy, your opponent reaches 8 energy, he dies, right? But when he's 6 energy, when he's 7 energy, it is really scary because he gets to play a lot of cards. So the last thing you want to do is to give your opponent more hand size. That is why. However, I'm not going to elaborate more on this because in the end I usually drag the video long, so I'm going to keep it as short as possible. Okay, when you play this card, you may choose 1 card from in your life and add it into your hand. If you do so, choose up to 1 of your opponent's energy, 4 or less, return it to its owner's hands. One of the strange thing about the blue archetype is that I realized that it does not have a lot of cards to KO your opponent's battle card, but it does have a lot of cards that return the cards to its owner's hands. Yep. So I'm not sure whether is this really good. Because there are so many cards that your opponent can stop you from untapping your energy. So what you're doing is you're just returning cards into his hands, and then he can still play it anyway. So not too sure. So let's see. But this seems about right. Say in Bloodline Son Goku, when you play this card, look at top 3. So 1 costs Saga. Choose up to 1 blue or yellow Saiyan card among them, add it into your hand, then place the remaining cards in the bottom. Okay, he is a searcher. Then Son Gohan joins the... Why is he inside? Because this is the future Son Gohan. Yes, so Son Gohan future. New one, haha. I think there's one Son Gohan future. Or was it Son Gohan adolescence? The set 2. You tap 1, then you combo with him at the end of the turn. He comes out into play. Yep. So play this card, counterplay. So 3 costs. If a multicolor card is in your energy, reduce, so it's the 2 costs. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card with 4 or less, return it into its owner's hand. Then if it's your opponent's turn, choose up to 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode. So you counterplay this card for 2 energy, you bounce 1 of the cards back into your opponent's hand, then you switch 1 of your energy to active mode. Basically, it's a 1 cost, but you need 2 energies to play it. Trunks. Access to Trunks, Memory of the Past. So double strike, only 1 of it can be played. So it's a 6 cost 30k double strike. When you combo with this card from an energy area using the skill of your leader, play this card at the end of the battle. Ooh, wow. And it's a 1 cost, so you can do it. So okay, when you play this card, draw 1 card, choose up to one of your cards in your hand and add it into your energy. Wow, I was about to say that the drawback about this 30k double striker is that you kind of have to destroy 1 of your energy. So anything, if you're not going against Zamasu, it's actually bad for you because Zamasu is the one that wants you to get up. But the rest of the leaders, you want more energy as possible. But however, it's not even random what you add into your energy. It's just a card that you just pick up and then you just add it into your energy from your hands. Yep. So this is a really good card. Very, very powerful. Okay, Trunks, Fighting the Darkness. So this is a 1 cost, 4k. When you play this card, you may choose 1 card in your hand, place it in the drop area. If you do so, choose up to 1 yellow with energy 2 or up, and choose up to from your deck and add them into your hands. So it's a 1 cost 4k that definitely gets you one of this and one of this. This means that it has to be the card itself. So let's take a look. Okay, so you have to add this. When you play, is it? No. This is Trunks the Sweeper. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card with 2 or less, ignoring barrier, and return it into its owner's hand. So 2 costs when you play this card. So this is most probably against Tianxin Han, but Tianxin Han is 3 energy, so I don't know what they're doing. Okay, Boma saying farewell. When you combo with this card during your turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card 3 or less and return it into its owner's hand. So it's 5k. I am conflicted when it comes to the energy 3 or less, and they return it into its owner's hands though. Yep. Because it increases your opponent's hand size and your opponent can't play the card again, and if it's 3 or less, it's not exactly a lot, ain't it? A lot of times you just want to bounce that 1 drop, that 2 drops, that kind of counters, that prevents you from untapping your energy back into your owner's hand. So for example, right now, if you're playing against Skillless Goku, what you want is you want to bounce their android back into their hands. It does, however, it gives you so much disadvantage at the same time. And this you have to do it within your turn, but it's a common card, so let's see. Yep. Alright, Mind, Fuel with Energy. It's a super combo. 4 or less, you get to draw a card. And with the Regulator, so you get to choose. So with the Regulator, so this is 1 cost 5k. Once per turn, choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area, draw 1 card, so it helps you to recycle. Goatsu Zamasu Master. So when you combo with this card, this is 0 5k. If your leader is blue, you get to choose 1 card from your hand, place it. Oh, this is the one that really helps you with the Meal archetype. You get to choose 3 battle cards with energy cost 3 or more, power 35k or less from drop area. Place it under your deck in any area. So this is really good. And choose 1 battle card from your opponent's drop area, return it to your opponent's deck. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent. Then your opponent shuffle his deck. One very interesting point that I read is this, that they were thinking that maybe Zamasu will not be getting this card. The reason why is because if your leader card is blue, you get to choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area. If you do so, you get to choose 3. That means this is not even once per turn. That means if I have 2 cards, I get to shuffle 6 of them back into my deck. What if I'm Zamasu, the original OG Zamasu, right? I get to gain 1 more life because I get to choose to get hit 1 more time, right? However, you're kind of destroying your hands because for 2 cards you gain 2 life, 1 life back. So I'm not too sure about this. Let's see how it works, because in the end you're kind of destroying your hands, which is vital for you to block the attack. So let's see. I don't know, but this has a chance to put battle cards back into your deck so that you get more life back. Yep. Oh my god, this is so cute. Almighty Do Over Zeno. Deflect. When you play this card, 5 energy. And of course, as tradition, 0/0. When you play this card, choose all battle cards, return them to its owners. Return them to owner's deck. Then all players who return cards to their deck shuffles their deck. So it doesn't get around barrier. It doesn't get around barrier. When you play this card, choose all battle cards because you have to choose them, right? Then shuffle them into. So for 5 cores, it's a less powerful Zeno. Alright, wow, take a look at this. This is so nice. The Replicator. So when you play this card, and if your leader is a Goku Black or Zamasu card, 4 cost, 20k, no barrier. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, place it. Choose one of your opponent's battle card, place it in its opponent's energy in rest mode, then play 1 shadow token, okay? Then if your opponent has 3 or less energy, reviews the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is a battle card, place it in your opponent's energy in rest mode. Otherwise, draw 1 card, then your opponent shuffles their deck. So this card, even though you can play with Goku Black and Zamasu, it helps your opponent to ramp up. So I will guess that you have to use it for your for this particular leader alone, and not the OG Goku Black or Zamasu. You will die because you kind of potentially ramp up your opponents to quickly, right? So that's something that you don't want to do. However, this is something that you want to do. Okay, it has been reviewed, so that's why I know. Okay, so take a look at the artwork. I like this one more though, because the pink is better. They use a different pink here. Alright, so SS Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, Inviting the Darkness. So for 3 energy, 10k, when you play this card, and if your leader card it's a Goku Black or Zamasu, add the top card of your deck to your energy. So it's like a Whiz, but now 3 costs with barrier, which is a potential evolved target. Yep. When you play this card and your leader card it's a Goku Black or Zamasu card, at the end of your opponent's next turn, review the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is a battle card, place it in your opponent's energy in rest mode. Otherwise, draw 1 card, then your opponent shuffles their deck. So you get to ramp up yourself. That's one thing you do. The next thing is potentially draw 1 card. And if your opponent is not a battle card, then you get to draw 1 card. And if it's your opponent's battle card, he gets 1 energy. You ask yourself, why? Why do you want to give your opponent 1 energy? The reason is this, is that even though it seems counterintuitive to give your opponent 1 energy, right? When you're playing Zamasu, it is less of, the Zamasu right now, or the Goku Black, it is less of, hey, I'm having more energy. It's less of, hey, your opponent like ramping yourself up. It's more on getting to that amount of energy. This card helps you to get to the amount of energy in turn 3. So that's pretty good. That means for Zamasu, usually the 4th turn, right? When the 3rd turn with the 4th energy, considering if you objection 1 time. The 4th turn, usually you don't really have a lot of things to play. You are very defensive. Why not use this card, ramp yourself up to 5 energy in your 4th turn, potentially ramp your energy, your opponents up by 1. That's kind of a drawback, but I explain not exactly so later. Then if not, you get to draw 1 card. So this card is so good. Why is it a potential drawback? Only a potential drawback and not exactly a drawback. So let's say if your opponent doesn't have a battle card, you get to draw 1. If your opponent is a battle card, he gets to put it in his energy area. However, what if it's a battle card that is black, that is not a color that he wants? That kind of screw him up in the energy area a little bit. Or it is one of the cards like his SCR or something that he needs in his hands, and bam, it's in his energy area. GG. Not exactly GG, but it destroys quite a bit of play. So this card, I think, look out for, especially for people like me, people who are like me, who plays Zamasu archetype or Goku Black. Alright. Wow, take a look. So Goku Black Evil Accomplice. Accomplice. Deflect. Once per turn, choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area, choose 1 mass replication from your deck, activate it, then shuffle your deck. Okay, we have to take a look at what this one does. Yep. Okay, now we come to the yellow card. So we have a yellow. Okay, so Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. We have the Saiyan Bloodline Vegeta. When this card attacks, look up to top 2 from the deck, choose up to 1 blue or yellow card among them, add it into hand, place this. So it's a 15k almost Yamcha. Almost Yamcha. Like everybody's pal Yamcha. Yep, every time he attacks, he's gonna be a very, very high priority target on your board for your opponents to take care of. Yellow Zamasu, the first one. Okay, so indestructible for 15k, it's fine. Battle card. Battle card chosen with this card skill can't be switched to active mode. Okay, when you play this card, choose up to 2 in your opponent's area and switch. Wow. So when you play this card, choose up to 2 Saiyan, Earthling or God cards in your Saiyan, Earthling or God cards. Yeah, so you can choose, you can do a combination in your opponent's battle area and switch them to rest mode, and they cannot switch to active mode. 4 cores, 15k. That's quite a lot, but considering you are the Ram archetype, so I'm not sure. Okay. So Hidden Ambition, Indestructible Barrier, 2 costs. 2 costs. When you play this card, choose up to 1 blue Goku Black card with energy 2 or less in your hands and play it. Okay? What is the blue Goku Black? I can't remember. That is 2 or less. Okay, Zamasu, the Mastermind. Wow. 2. No Indestructible. Okay? So if there is a Goku Black in your battle area or leader area, you can play this card from it. Okay, so it's the free blocker. Free blocker for Zamasu, but it's in the wrong color though. This card, it's extremely strong. So, not extremely strong, but it's strong. So, Meteoric Energy, SSB, Vegito. So, blue, so Unipotara. And when this card attacks, if your opponent has 3 or more energy, choose up to 3 blue or yellow battle card in your energy area, combo with them. Okay. When you combo with a battle card using this battle card skill, and if your leader is blue, if you have 3 or more battle card in your combo area, choose all of your opponent's battle card and energy, switch them to rest mode. Those cards can be switched to active mode during. Wow, this is basically the end game just for 4 energy, right? If this card attacks, if your opponent has 3 or more energy, choose up to 3 blue. Up to 3. So you definitely has blue. Then if you have 3 or more battle cards, choose all of your opponent during when you combo with a battle card during using this card skill, and if you're just choose them and switch them to rest mode. Wow, this is extremely strong because you're definitely gonna reach this. So, and he has barrier. So when you're definitely gonna reach this, and when he swings, all of your energy is tapped, all of your battle cards are tapped. Then what can you do? The next turn you can switch it to active mode again. So what do? You waste your next turn. You get to draw 1. Then you get to swing with your leader, and then you get to draw another 1. That's all, because your energy cannot switch to active mode. That means you will not be able to take care of him. He's gonna go for another swing again, but he doesn't have double strike, so that's something that it goes for him. All right, so let's see. But so far, pretty strong. Beerus, Flicker God. So if there is a card that's both blue and yellow in your energy, other than this card, negates this card exhaust skill. Ooh, this is strong. When you play this card, draw a card. Okay. Let's take a look at the Zamasu card. Divine Providence. Indestructible Potara, 6 energy. Okay. So Union Potara, 6 energy. It has to be a yellow Zamasu and it has to be a blue Goku Black. Yeah, so you cannot play this with the other leaders. If you want, you can, but you kind of need the yellow Zamasu to be on the board. And it's an 8 energy. That's very high. When you play this card using Union, your opponent reviews their hand. You choose up to 2 hands from it and add them to their energy in rest mode. So if your opponent has 6 energy, You play this cards with Union. This is not that swing, yeah? So you just look at it. Here's 6 energy. Then you just add 2 cards, add them to the energy, activate your leader's battle card and KO it. I love it. It's very nice, and take a look at the artwork. Objectively, the other one is very, very strong, but let's see. Okay, so the blue and so it's counter attack, blue and yellow. Negate the attack, play this card. This is 4 cost. Okay, Aegis. If your opponent's turn, you can activate this during defense step by placing cards in your hands in the drop area. The cards. If your turn, you can activate this during the defense step by placing cards in your hands in your drop area that matches all colors specified. So blue and yellow. Okay. Then choose up to 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode. Okay, so this is one of the things that negate the attack and play this card. So this is one of the things that you can help to negate the other card, the Goku, because you can't switch it, but using this card's ability and technically using Dimension Magic, you could untap your energy, because it just says cannot be untapped during your charge phase, or your untap phase, yeah? Okay, so energy exhaust. If your leader is a Zamasu, and if it's your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hands by 2. So you can play this for free, negate the attack, and play this card so it comes out. Oh, this is a good card. Great. Very, very highly utility. A lot of utility from it. So let's take a look at the extra card, but with the extra card, I need to take away this thing. Yep. So because extra card doesn't have take a look at this. Alright, so let's take a look at the extra card. So 0 mortal, I just want to make sure. Okay, 0 mortal plan. This card gains desire in all areas, so it's a yellow desire card. What does it do? Choose 1 Zamasu in your battle area without indestructible and place it in its owner's drop area. Choose 1 Zamasu with hands with indestructible energy 4 or less and play it. Ooh, I'm thinking. Like, what is a good combo with this? I think I have all Zamasu cards in my head. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. I will try to see if I could make some shenanigans with this. Yep. All right, is that all? Restrain, okay. That's all. Maybe there's some blue cards here. Okay, there's some blue cards. Betrayal of Master. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card with energy cost greater than or equal to your opponent's energy card. So 1 energy greater than or equal to your opponent's, and return it into its owner's hands. Not too sure about this. Mass Replication, that is the one that gets activated with one of the Zamasu skill. So it's a field card. Shadow token in your battle area can attack and gains blocker. So once per turn, when you play a Goku Black card in your battle area, if your leader is Goku Black or Zamasu, play a Shadow token. Wow. Wow. Because this is a blue card, that means this is something that you can do with that means this is something that you can do with the current Goku Black and the current Zamasu. Also at the same time, usually I don't use Shadow Token to attack anyways, right? Shadow Token has a 0 energy 5k combo. So when you can use that to use it as a 5k combo, or now they become blocker. And now every time you play so once per turn, when you play a Goku Black card in your battle area, if your leader is Goku Black or Zamasu, you get to play a Shadow Token. So I'm not too sure how good this is in theory, because Zamasu deck, you don't really play too much Zamasu cards anyways, Goku Black cards anyways. I think I have now like I play 7 of them. Yep. So, but let's see. You could cheat out. There's 2 cards that you could just cheat it out, which is the 6 drop, the promo Goku Black set 2, and then the new one, the Goku Black that comes from the energy, the anniversary box. You can cheat it out. Alright, so you are wide open. If your leader is blue and if the battle card your opponent plays has an energy 4 or less, return it to its owner's hands instead of being played. So you return it to your owner's hands. The reason why it's because blue always have energy open anyway, so they don't want 2 energy for a blue player is not equivalent to blue energy to other colors. So that's why I think they just want it to be fair. Return it to its owner's hands. Okay. One point to note: why is it pink, guys? Why is it pink? Alright, all too easy. If your leader card is blue, oh, this is the new negate. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with energy cost of 1, return it to its owner's hands. You would say that, oh, there's just so much cards that are better than this. However, this is the new negate. If this card is in your drop area, you can activate it by paying its energy cost and removing it from the game. The 1 blue energy from it, so 1 blue cards and 1 blue card from your hand from the game. So remove this 1 blue card from the game. Activate card. You can activate this card, so you can counter attack when this card is in your drop area. Alright, so that's all. So far I am loving it. The reason is this: it's because it is blue. Some of the cards you can play with the old Goku set 2 Goku Black and set 2 Zamasu leader, and this is the lucky thing that we have. However, some cards need a yellow Zamasu, but without the traditional block. I think this is how they kind of want to balance the whole thing out. So I'm really happy with all these cards. Comment if you want to get in touch with me. Write me a comment in the comment section, or subscribe to follow me on Instagram, and you could write me a message there. If not, guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.